Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Our starting pitcher in this one, Spencer Strider. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Comebacker to the mound. Whips it to first on the run. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jared Kellner.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
2-2 on the way. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Strike 2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and that's the inning. End of a half inning of play, and now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, getting the nod in this one, MacKenzie Gore. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Now batting Tyler Wade. One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Call racing over to make the catch.
Batting 4.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the...
Tries to get back and save. Wade, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check on the runner, and he's back safely.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
3-2 now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And that one's gone.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And that is in for a strike. 2-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball. Welcome back. Here's the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First baseman, number 19, Rhys Hoskins.
Off the plate inside. And that's ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Jared Kelenic. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Nobody out, runner at first. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. At the belt and fires. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone, and that is gone. He sends it out of here, and this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Now here is Israel Pineda, tied up here in the early going. Next offering is down low.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In the air, right side of the infield. Olsen hauls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit for the Nats, Jake Alou. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Next offering way off the plate.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
That misses the zone, and now 3 balls and a strike. And that one is in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swung on, popped up left side, and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The Y to kick the pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And welcome back. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. That one is hammered right field. Chavis going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Alou under this one. Makes the grab. And that quickly 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. The wind and the pitch. Got him looking. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains 2-2. Back here in Atlanta, top half of the third inning, and now up for Washington, Alex Call. The pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 3-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Grounded out his first time. Next one is off the plate. 2-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The wind of the pitch. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Out towards right center field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And now it's Michael Chavis. And a pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. The walk and a run scored his first time. And he deals. And he takes a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
The catcher.
One note on Travis d'Arnaud, he was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. Bounce to the left side, and it stays fair. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's a speed threat. Michael Harris struck out swinging his first time. Line drive, base hit. Kelnick with a quick throw back in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Left field. Kelnick makes the play, and there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
2 on, 1 out. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to short, could be 2. Flips for 1. On to Hoskins. Double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back at Truist Park as we go to the top of the 4th. And now here is Jared Kelnick. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Ian Anderson up and loosening in the pen. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got it by him for the K.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Bouncer to second. Arcia slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Up now for Washington, Jake Alou. Here's a 1-2. In the air on the infield. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the Nationals gone in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 4th, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Matt Olson. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Acuna over at second. Olsen at first with no outs. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Here's Orlando Arcia. First time up was a pop out. Grounder might be 2. Goes to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ian Anderson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 36, Ian Anderson.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
In for a strike. Now 1-2.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Right side. Acuna there. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Well, as a former outfielder, I love this play. When you get the opportunity to throw a guy out at the plate, makes the catch as the runner tags, and a laser throw to the plate on the money for the double play. It's time to go hit.
Welcome back. Michael Conforto will climb in.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Pop up here, third base side. Alou takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's already singled in this game.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Line drive, base hit, right field.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
back to the top of the lineup, Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves, left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, Abrams. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's the shortstop, Tyler Wade. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. Harris off of first with 2 away. Fly ball down the line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Across is the runner from first. It's 3-3.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Austin Riley. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one wrapped foul. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. Line drive. That's a hit. Coming home. He will score and they take the lead. It's 4-3. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. The next offering misses. 2-1. That one missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
In the dirt, but kept close. Fires over to Hoskins. They get the out on Acuna. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 4 and the Nationals 3. Back here in Atlanta, top of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And downstairs, movement in the bullpen. Carl Edwards Jr. up and throwing. The count 2-1. On the ground. Throw on to Olsen, and they get Ohtani for the out.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Right-handed reliever. That's in there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's a full count. Broken bat, roller to first. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jared Kellner. He's already homered in this game. Righty delivers. On the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Good eye right there.
2-2 now.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Offense held in check there. Hunter Harvey will take over here. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Orlando Arcia.
One gone, runner at first. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And here is Michael Conforto. And here it comes. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. Gone! That'll fire up the dugout. His fourth home run of the season. It's 6-3.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Garcia. The throw to first. That's the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And they've doubled up now. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Israel Pineda. The Nationals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The pitch. There's the strike. Lifted in the air right center field. Harris racing after it. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jake Alou digging in for the Nationals. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. C.J. Abrams, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nationals go quietly and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Up the middle. Boots it. So man aboard. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing it.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball outside. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Here's the center fielder, Alex Call. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Conforto drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. And the right-hander deals.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
2-2 the count.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Acuna going back some more. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Well, that takes a lot of concentration to haul it in when you know that wall is about to stop you in your tracks. Really nice play and nice focus right there.
Two outs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 8th. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They keep finding themselves behind in the count, but it really hasn't mattered in this one. 7 of their hits have come in disadvantaged counts, and I think that helps create a mental advantage for these guys.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Greg Stanton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Chavis makes the grab. 2 away.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying and out of here. An absolutely majestic shot. His 11th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3. Next to hit, Orlando Arcia. Abrams. Over to first, and that is the inning. Braves get 1 on the big fly. Last chance coming up. Tyler Matzik on to pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Number 68, Tyler Matzik.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now the lefty in the dirt. Darno on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
So now 1-2 to Reese. And he chases that one. Now only 1 out remaining.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's 3-2. Here comes a pitch. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue